What up, people? King here, back again. We have a great fight happening, possibly happening in September. Let's talk about it. All right, we're back. King here. Fight week, and we have a great fight that is supposed to take place. Now, I don't know for sure if it is. I've been seeing some rumbling that it might not happen, it might happen. But they're talking about them possibly fighting in September. And we are talking about Canelo Alverez and Terence Crawford. That will probably go down as the fight of the year. I'm going to have to assume that. Now, let's get into what would happen if they did fight. So you see a lot of people, a lot of experts and stuff like that. Some people are saying that it's a 50-50 fight. And it's really a matter of opinion. Some people are saying that Canelo easily wins this fight. And I guess this is the reasoning behind it, is his size. So a lot of people think that Canelo is a naturally bigger fighter because he's been fighting at that weight. He's knocked out people at 175, Kovalev. He has already shown that he has power at 168 and 175. And Crawford moved up to, I think it was 154. He had a fight, and a lot of people said that he had a lot of trouble. That's a big problem for Crawford because Canelo has a lot of power at 168. Now, if he moves up again from 154 to 168, is he going to be slower? Is he going to have power? But the thing about Crawford, he's smart and he knows how to adjust. So I don't really think you can look at his fight at 154 and really be able to tell his potential, you know? So I think that you're going to have to really wait till that day and see what happens and see what Canelo comes in and see what Crawford comes into that fight. Either way, it's going to be an amazing fight. So, in my personal opinion, I think it's going to be a really tough time for Crawford. And in order for him to win that fight, I don't really see him knocking Canelo out. Because Canelo hasn't been knocked out by Bivol. Bivol is the unified champion, I think at light heavy. He's a unified champion and he could knock Canelo out. So Crawford, I think you're going to have to scratch that one out. He can't knock Canelo out. So his go-to is going to have to be his speed and his footwork. And he's going to have to win by decision. So I'm going to put it out here like this. If Crawford wins, he wins by decision. And I feel like Canelo could win by decision or he could win by knockout. So I'm leaning slightly towards Canelo. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Crawford and I want to have him on the show because now we're getting back into the fight week. So we're going to start having some professional fighters on and talking about fights and stuff like that. So I don't want to offend you to a point where you don't want to come on the show. But I'm a big fan of yours, Crawford. And but I'm leaning towards Canelo by knockout. And I say that because I feel like he could knock him out and maybe in the later rounds, around 9 or 10. I kind of see that happening. But if it goes 12 rounds, I'm going to have to give it to Crawford because Crawford, I feel like he's going to be faster. So that's how I feel. Canelo by knockout, late rounds, or Crawford by decision. And if I had to pick one person, because I know you're like, well, you got to pick one. You can't just go, all right. So I say Canelo by knockout, late rounds, around 8 or 9. And maybe even 10. So let's just say, okay, Canelo knocks Crawford out round 10. That's just my personal opinion. But I don't really think Canelo can win a decision over Crawford because Crawford has the movement and the speed. And I really think that he's going to maintain the movement and speed when he goes up. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your opinion in the comments. Make sure you check out, if you want to get a hat, t-shirt, make sure you check out AntoineKing.com. And keep checking us out, Spade Hip Hop News. We try to keep you guys updated with what's going on in the world. All right? We out.